Hi, it's Dr. Kimarie. I want to talk today about the power of setting intention, about setting goals. There was two things that reminded me. One is that my daughter has been running, and it's only been a little over a year, and someone who never ran before to now has already completed the Chicago Marathon. And last year this time she had run a 5K, which is 3 point something miles, and she wanted to make it under 30 minutes. And her goal last year, or what she did at her fullest, giving it everything she had, ready to throw up at the finish line, was 30 minutes and 20 seconds. And so she had this goal in her mind, and she has worked really, really hard to achieve it. And I just kept saying, you got this. You got to focus on the fact that it's already done. If you have been inspired to do something, then inspiratu is the word that inspiration comes from, the word inspiratu, which means to be divinely breathed into. So it's something that is driving you, something bigger than you. And if you are brought to it, you will be brought through it. But the key is that you have to be in alignment with that. You still have to do your part. So what is your part in setting that goal, in setting that intention? Your part is to train. Your part is to be singularly focused on the outcome, not in a way of I have to have that person or I have to have that thing and it's like consuming you, in a way of belief, of giving it everything you have and not focusing on it not working, not focusing on what will happen if you don't get it, and just trusting that process, trusting the process of why ever you're being called or driven to have this need, that you're going to answer that call and it's going to show up however it does. So it's that healthy detachment as well. It's not attaching your whole self-worth on that thing. It's allowing yourself to be led, to be guided. And so my daughter did it today, and she gave it is everything she had, and she improved by a minute and 5 seconds. That's a lot of time. Try holding your breath for a minute and 5 seconds. That's how much she improved. When last year she couldn't even breathe at the end. This year, again, she gave it everything she had. She left it on the finish line, but she improved by, again, 65 seconds, which is a long time. That's a lot of improvement. So I am so proud of her. And I just thought back to my first client. In 1999, I had a client approach me after I had just left a management position, and I was designing my life and confused within myself of how I wanted to design the people that I helped, rather than working in a fitness atmosphere, coming from a more holistic, more metaphysical standpoint. And this woman approached me. I didn't have to do anything, and she was so depressed, and she was overweight, and she was a young mom, and all of these things. And what was great about her was that she was just so open and in such need of direction, and I was able to help her on the physical, on the emotional, and on the spiritual, which you have to put them all together. You have to put them work together with all of them. And we had her write her goals down, and I said, if you have a magic wand and waved a magic wand, what would it be that you could want? And it was like 3 months goals, 6 months goals, yearly goals. And she achieved all of them. She surpassed her year goals in less than 3 months. But what was the key? The key was that she had a cheerleading team behind her. She had me speaking the truth of her, the truth of who she truly is, back into her, reminding her of her wholeness, of her connection to all that is, of her centeredness. She had a supportive husband who loved watching this transformation, who actually called me and thanked me profusely for over 20 minutes on the phone. Just this woman who transformed and got her confidence and felt alive and magnetic and became the full expression of who she is. It wasn't just about losing 20 pounds. It was about coming back to life. It's about getting resuscitated, right? So intention is so important. Intention, because where we put our focus, we get more of, right? So it's so important to focus our energy on what we want, not what we don't want. And then surround us with people who can remind us of who we are and what we're capable of. Even if that person in their paradigm doesn't know whether you can do it or not, they can see your greatness and they are reminding you of your greatness. And that's all you need to see. That's all we ever need to see. Sometimes we may set a goal that's unattainable, and that wasn't, it's not about being in perfectionism. It's not about proving something to other people. It's about stepping into the full expression of who we are. It's for the belief within ourselves, building that faith within ourselves, tapping in to that part of you that is so much bigger that you have no idea how big it is. My daughter was blown away, and she calls me back to tell me that she made first place in her age group, which is just insanely incredible, because last year she was calling those people that made first place beasts, and now today she is the beast. So that is really, really exciting. And I am also celebrating my very first client, the one that I told you from 1999. Her son has gone off, he was 6 years old at the time, has gone off to become a professional football player. And he's used a lot of the principles that her and I did together. And he's taken it within his life. And that's so exciting that what we do isn't just for us, it spills off into the people that are around us. We get to inspire others by what we're doing right now. So I don't want to put pressure on you at all. It's just about the power of intention, just focusing and just trusting that if we are being brought to it, we will be brought through it. And if you have to say that over and over, again, it's not about being attached to the outcome. It's about being led. So focus on that today. How are you being led to be the full expression of who you are? I hope you have an amazing day. Please like my video or send me a message. Let me know what's going on for you. I love to connect. Go to my YouTube channels, Dr. Kimarie or Kimarie Machinga 1111. And you have an amazing day. I love you. Bye-bye.